What is happening, Internet? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Kwings Let's Plays. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. If you are missing our videos, Nightbot, check out our newsletter, kwingsletsplays.com. We have a free newsletter, goes out every single day. It tells you everything that happens on the channel. The good, the bad, the nerdy, the nitty-gritty, whatever you kids say these days. I don't know. But we're back in Splatoon Raiders. We're going to be doing some crazy, wild things. And providing you the same zany, wholesome content for over 20 years on YouTube. Even though everything has changed, we're still here because, like the dinosaurs, we just haven't learned how to become extinct yet. Okay.
Some people just say there are still dinosaurs.
I believe there are dinosaurs, but let's not open that can of worms, shall we?
I was talking about you, Luke.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
And the Thunderbird.
Thunderbird. Thunderbirds was a show with puppets.
Oh, was it?
What do you mean, oh, was it?
I'm talking about the Native American legend of the giant bird that can steal small children and carry them away.
No, I don't know what that is. I know what the Thunderbirds is. It was a puppet show in the 60s.
Thunderbird is a legend, a Native American legend of a giant
No, that's not
bird
a
that
Thunderbird.
can carry children away,
No.
and some people believe that it could have been a giant bird, but maybe it was also a pterodactyl.
No, you need culture. Here, this is
It's
the
an
true...
ancient
no,
legend. It has to do with children being carried away.
no, this is the true Thunderbirds, okay? Here.
I'm talking about a bird here with an
I'm talking
extremely
about-
large wingspan.
Nerd culture at its finest.
I'm talking about Alaskan.
Look upon those faces.
skies.
Look, those are the Thunderbirds.
That doesn't look like a bird to me.
They have ships
Are
and
they
stuff.
claymation?
You know what? I don't know. I thought they were puppets.
It's possible they're
I think
puppets.
they were puppets. Yeah, but those are the Thunderbirds.
Well, Thunderbirds was awesome. You can see several episodes on YouTube. Oh wow, Silver
See,
Sun.
there you go. See?
Thunderbirds got a CG remake, says Totoro.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you, Danny Kember. Says something for the happy memories as a kid.
Aw, God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Danny. Thank you for the help.
Ooh, we have a new gun to play with. Amber hates when I do this, but I'm doing it anyway. We're gonna upgrade this gun.
Ugh.
It's a level 30. That's a good thing. Okay, here we go. It's just a... Wait, where are all my gadgets?
Huh?
Wait, what do you mean, huh? My gadgets are gone.
You have your bot buddy is
Why?
You have to switch your bot buddy.
Yeah, I
to
have
get
to.
different
Yeah,
gadgets.
I need my bot buddy. What do you mean I need to switch my bot buddy?
Well,
Wait,
which
what are
one
these? What are these strange gadgets that you gave me? Is this all the stuff that I had before?
I didn't change your relics.
See, that brings it down. Why in the world would you want to bring that down? See, stats matter. People don't understand this. That's 32. I'm not a big math guy, okay, but 32 plus compared to gold 12 plus. See the negatives? Red is bad. 8 and 2. 8 and 2. That's not a good combo. You want power. More power, the better. 32% as opposed to 12. So I don't care if this is yellow. That's 32%. That means that pack's a wallop, okay?
Yeah, but the yellow one probably has the potential to be better eventually.
No, I don't care about eventually. I want now in the present because I'm struggling against monsters of unusual size. So there's that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Alright. I suppose we can use a sprinkler again. Sprinkler power.
Marionettes, I think, says Joe Turo.
Creepy.
Thank you so much, Danny, for the super chat again.
Yep, appreciate that, Danny. I didn't realize we got a super chat. Why am I not seeing these notifications? Good job on the Ancient Relics magazine, guys. You have 160 views so far after 14 minutes. Appreciate that. Where's my stream? I have no notifications from fine people.
I've never heard of a
Thunderbirds.
show called the Thunderbirds.
You need culture.
I am cultured. I watched Monster Quest and all the History Channel documentaries on the Thunderbird ancient legend of the giant bird. There was a story on the... I can't believe you guys didn't see the History Channel episode in which a guy was talking about recounting his, like, thing where he basically was traveling as a pilot in a plane in Alaska, and he was flying, and he saw a bird whose wingspan was virtually the same as his plane. That's how big the bird was. That's what a Thunderbird is.
That's what a Thunderbird.
I'm talking about 7, 14, 20 feet wingspan.
No.
Huge, giant. That's what a Thunderbird is.
I don't acknowledge
It's a
your
bird
Thunderbird.
that makes thunder when it flaps its wings. I don't acknowledge that claymation show.
It's not. How dare you? They're
I've
puppets.
never-
They're not claymation. That's offensive. They're marionettes, and they have cool ships, and they fly around, and they had a pretty banging like theme
Their
song.
theme song?
Yeah, they had a pretty cool theme song. You can't listen to it right now because it's copyright. You'd have
Thunder.
to leave the.
Wow, more people know about Thunderbird show. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Russell says Thunderbird used a process called super marionation, like marionettes. Thunderbirds is a puppet show, says Quinn, with pull strings and mechanics in their faces to make their eyes and mouths move. My dad watched it all the time. Oh wow, you should. Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a 60s show.
Wow.
Wait, guys, what is this?
Okay, and
Thunderbird's
Silver,
a 60s or 70s show?
Silver Sonic says yes, they were puppets. It was stop motion. Oh my gosh,
Stop motion puppets.
marionettes, I think, says Jotaro. How does everyone know this show?
If everyone
my
who's cool
gosh.
knows the show exists, you just don't know it.
Did you guys watch the He-Man movie yet? Says Jay Good.
No, but we will.
You know what is creepier than marionettes? Porcelain dolls, says Popstar.
I would believe that.
Hey, I got a porcelain doll every year for my birthday, and I had a collection of them. And they all looked at me while I was sleeping.
That's terrifying.
Also, I got in really big trouble when I got a porcelain doll because I was jumping on the bed with my porcelain doll. And I was playing with it, and I didn't realize that porcelain is breakable.
Yeah.
And yeah, my doll broke its arms and legs, and it was very expensive. And I messed it up. I didn't know. I thought it was like any other doll. I thought it was like plastic. Nobody told me that it was like breakable. I feel like I did not have an instruction manual for being a kid.
Where a kid can be. Oh. How do we progress the story?
We already did the playthrough of the new Lego Batman game, Danny.
Yeah, that was in May.
We did it. We always do the games when they come out or a day before.
The playthrough that we need to finish still is Yoshi and SAO. Although Yoshi did not do well. I really don't like the Yoshi game. SAO is a mixed bag.
Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight.
We will be doing a full stream of Lego Batman when it comes to Switch 2 in the fall. So that'll be a long play. Because I'm familiar with the game and I'm just going to be doing the story, so it'll be like a 6 or 7 hour stream from beginning to end. That's going to happen on the day before release. That's the plan, yo. And then, of course, on August 2nd, one day before Tokon comes out, we'll be starting our Marvel Tokon series.
I put the playlist to Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight in the
Well, aren't you sweet?
in the chat there. There you go, Danny, if you want to watch it. Like,
Oh, you turned off the music because you were grinding. Actually,
Oh.
no, I don't like the music.
okay.
I'd much rather listen to the hum of the air conditioner.
Oh, yeah, we can't actually hear the music. I always listen to books on tape while I'm grinding.
I mean, it's called... And you say you can't multitask.
I can't multitask if I hear the music. If I turn the music off, I can
No,
multitask.
of course not. When I watched anime in English and grinded in, like, SAO games or whatever, yeah, I couldn't
I
have...
have to turn the
couldn't have
music
SAO.
fully off. I have to turn the music fully off. Then I can fully focus on
Right, but that's
the
still...
book I'm listening
That is
to.
still a type of multitasking because you're doing a task while
I'm
doing another
listening with my ears and I'm playing with my mind. With my thumbs and brain and eyes. I have 3 things working together to play the game. Thumbs, brain, eyes. And then my ears are fully focused on the tape.
I still think you're doing a form of multitasking.
maybe, but I don't want anyone to know I can multitask.
Oh, I see how it is.
Then people will ask me to do it more.
Fire!
Oh, okay.
No, raid failed.
Did we figure out what happened with the stream last night? I
Nope.
don't know. I don't know what happened last night, and I was very upset because I was on a roll because I was excited to do that Marvel stream last night.
That is so cool. That needs to be upgraded too. That's a purple thingy. That's a very nice item. Hello. That's base damage is 695. That's not very strong.
Okay, Danny, you're gonna wait till we do it on Switch too. Yeah, and if you guys are just coming back after many years, if you were subscribed before 2020, there's a huge chance you won't get any notifications because you were actually subscribed to a different version of Kwings Let's Plays.
That no longer exists.
That channel no longer exists. YouTube deleted our channel and duplicated it in 2020. So you may have to either change your subscription status, like from some to all notifications, or unsubscribe and resubscribe. But like VG Shine, he was able to go from like if you switch it from no notifications to some notifications, or you switch it from some notifications to all notifications, you should be subscribed again. You have to change your notification status, and then your notifications should work again. Because this channel is not the channel that you guys subscribed to before 2020.
Yeah. Channel got clone stamped.
It was cloned.
So, yeah. And we'll put a proper Splatoon thumbnail later. Like, it'll change later on.
I have to make it later, and I take a while to make it. I like to cut the characters out and make them look happy.
Yeah, except for you picked grumpy characters for the one thing.
What? What?
The current stream has like their face is like the world is ending.
Well,
I like it.
Okay.
I like it. I think it's wonderful. It's like, oh no, no more Splatoon.
Yeah, they look cute. Maybe I'll use that in the background of one thing.
I mean, I would use it on the finale or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you could use it on the finale.
Why not? These guys are being mean. They're not giving me enough giant egg
Oh,
thingies.
I haven't gotten to Splatoon Raiders yet, but I wasn't a fan of the other Splatoon. Oh. But this is more since this is more single focused game, what do you guys think of the game? Says Danny Kember.
I mean, it feels like the Splatoon campaign stuff, but I did enjoy the multiplayer thing.
Oh, okay. Tonight ends Marvel Tokon Souls. So thanks for letting us know.
No!
OH. Is it worth watching, Luke? I haven't heard about the show until today, says Geeky PJ.
What show?
And do you guys own a DVD of it, says Geeky PJ.
Thunderbirds?
I don't think Luke owns a DVD.
No, I don't.
Of it.
I don't have a copy of Thunderbirds. Sorry.
But apparently,
I am aware of Thunderbirds. Like, I know it as part of like geek culture. Like,
big fan.
I wouldn't say I'm a fan. I know of its existence, and I appreciate what it did for science fiction and television and stuff like that. Just like, I'm aware of Lost in Space. I don't have either on DVD or Blu-ray. Because those shows were not on when I was a kid. They had reruns on, I think, the Family Channel on cable. And I saw it a couple times, and I was like, oh, actually, you know what? No, I walked that back. They re-released Thunderbirds in the 90s, I think on Fox. Temporarily for something. They tried to do something with it where they re-released it, and it was on TV, and they were trying to find a new audience for it. It was mostly successful, but it wasn't as big as the other Fox shows.
Well, I think PJ's question is, would you recommend watching it?
It's an interesting show. They basically fly around and save people would like rescue them from like volcanoes, and they go into space, I think, and then
You could always try watching a few parts of it on YouTube, PPJ, and then see what you think. And then if you want to watch the whole thing, you could try to find it.
I mean, I personally preferred something like Johnny Quest, the 60s show, the Hanna-Barbera thing, over the puppet stuff.
Oh, so you just think it's good to know the pop culture reference? Of
No, I needed to know. Like, it was, especially with the game journalist thing, I needed to know a lot about, like, geekdom and pop culture and things like that. Like, it was kind of a requirement. Like, you need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
I still can't get enough eggs. This is frustrating.
Honestly, this is surprisingly peaceful without the music.
It is surprisingly peaceful without the music.
Well, everyone else is hearing the music, but we're not. Just finished watching the He-Man movie. It was fun. The He-Man game is now out on the 28th of September for now.
Oh, it's slated
Jotaro.
for the 28th of December. Wow.
September.
Yeah, 28th of December.
September.
Yeah, September. I have the whole run and old Lost in Space series on Blu-ray.
That's awesome,
that's
Russell.
Cool. I have
hey, Russell, how's it going?
I have one season of Dukes of Hazzard on DVD, like season 1 from the 70s, and that's about it. Like for really old, I guess you would count Dukes of Hazzard as like really old TV. I like cartoons, so I have, and the oldest vintage cartoon I have is from like, would be Scooby-Doo from the 60s. I tend to be very selective on the classic cartoons that I collect, and usually they're from the 80s and 90s. Because I didn't really watch a lot of 70s cartoons in the 80s. I watched a lot of brand new, like, 80s cartoons at the time. Because, I don't know, there was something about older animation I didn't like.
Maybe we could turn music on, because I don't know.
Outside of Johnny Quest.
Do you want me to turn music on right now?
Huh? No, that's fine. Because I don't like the weird trolley sound anyway. I'm trying to collect these eggs, and I'm having a very difficult time doing it. Like
maybe it helps you focus without the music.
Well, I mean, I've lost like 3 times.
Maybe it doesn't help you focus.
Maybe it doesn't help me. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my conversation might not go with the music if I don't hear the music. Oh, I'm talking.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking. I'm listening.
What's new? I'm listening.
No, I was doing a Frasier thing.
Feeling blue.
No.
I'm listening.
No. That's too much copyright. Stop.
That is that is from Frasier. That was when he tried to make a jingle. Feeling sad, feeling mad, feeling glad. I'm listening.
Oh, right. Okay. No.
He was trying to make a jingle for his show at one point, and that was his jingle.
Feeling mad, feeling sad. I'm listening.
Yeah. I don't remember what episode that was.
I don't know.
The fact that I know the jingle by heart just shows
that you might watch Frasier a little bit too much. But I mean, as long as you're happy, you know.
I put it on sometimes because it makes you feel good. Because you don't want to hear me listening to my documentary. But I do like it.
You listen to weird documentaries, though, to be.
I am curious about things.
I know.
I was just listening to a documentary about. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to know.
Luke was like, "Can you shut that off?" I was like, "It was something about the moon," and I don't really want to talk about it after that.
You were watching something pretty weird. I was actually trying to ask, what was your favorite cartoon as a kid? I don't know if I had a favorite. Like, I watched a lot of cartoons. Probably Batman the Animated Series was my absolute favorite, but when I was little, I watched He-Man and Transformers and Thundercats and Voltron. Voltron really kind of opened my eyes to cartoons as a kid. Like, it was my first introduction to anime. And then from Voltron came Robotech, and then Sailor Moon, and
I always
all
thought
that stuff.
Transformers was one of your favorites.
Transformers is one of my favorites. I like the storytelling, like Transformers, He-Man, G.I. Joe, like all that stuff has great storytelling. But I really, the He-Man stuff really appealed to me as a kid. Like, I have a lot of fond memories of the He-Man show. And, you know, that's... My mom really liked it because of all the moral lessons that He-Man had, like, on television. The only thing she didn't like is how he would say, I have the power, as, you know, faith-based home. That always made my mom kind of annoyed. But, like, the show was always teaching us, like, good values, and it had, like, underlining moral stuff, which was great. I miss the 80s.
I don't really think I have the power is such a bad thing.
I don't know.
But I know what you mean. I understand what you're saying
coming
with
from,
the 70s and
the
culture that your mom was in.
Yeah, the weird culture my mom... Yeah, and then also, like, the church back then didn't like the Frank Sinatra song, I Did It My Way. Because, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I honestly... Like, I can see why that... Like, that song, a lot of church people talk about how they don't like that song because you're saying you don't need God or you don't need anyone else. You don't need your family, whatever. But I think, I mean, yes, maybe that song is kind of bad, but I also think if you don't think about it too much, the song also is kind of like, I mean, sometimes, like, if you're not thinking about it too much, you could also think about it in a different way and just think, like, oh, other people, they do this, and I found a different way of doing it. I did it my
different
way.
interpretations of it.
Like, so you could interpret that song differently, like, in a not bad way.
I know.
But I know, you know.
I'm just saying, so, like...
Other people thought that.
My grandma... My grandma, who, when I was a kid, she wasn't a Christian yet, so she was secular. So she had no problem with He-Man, and she loved taping it. My mom and her would clash sometimes, because my mom didn't like the fantasy elements and the magic and stuff like that. It, bothered her. It didn't bother my dad. My dad loved watching it with me. See, I hate how these are timed. Like, I never have enough time to do this. There's like 30 seconds left.
But, like, if you are a person of faith, you believe in miracles, so that is supernatural.
Right.
So in a way, it is similar to magic. It's just a different kind of magic. Good magic instead of bad.
Yeah, so, like I said, my dad didn't have a problem with it. My mom, she was the stay-at-home mom, so she was a very, in the early 80s, she was home a lot. So she's, I guess the term is, I don't know if people still use this, but she used to screen my shows. Screen the she was a parent, so she would watch the shows with me, and then she would offer her... I didn't like watching He-Man with my mom sometimes because she would, like, give her commentary over the episodes when I was trying to watch. Be like, trying to watch now, and I missed what He-Man was saying because you're telling me something that... okay. I know it's fantasy.
I think, like... Yeah, your mom really likes to be super deep about everything. One thing I've noticed where... Even when I first met her, like, we would go to the movie theater, and she would be like, oh, that's interesting, the movie we just saw about somebody's birthday party, like, it's just interesting life is like that, and, I wonder what we can glean from this. It's like,
It's just, it's a movie.
I was just like, okay.
Well, some teachers are like that, though.
I just was like, I don't think we can learn anything from it since it's a fantasy movie, it's made up. Like, it's just supposed to be fun. Like, it's not supposed to be, like, deep or anything.
Yep. So, I really enjoyed He-Man and stuff like that. And I watched... I think the same thing happened with me with video games, is it was hard for me to pick a favorite because of, like, all the stuff that I ended up watching.
Oh, you tried to get into Batman the Animated Series, Danny... But it says, I tried to get into Batman the Animated Series, but I couldn't. I think Kevin Conroy was great, but I don't know. It was just not for me, I guess.
Wow.
Oh, that's
interesting.
I don't know. That's surprising since most people that watch that really love it.
Yep.
Like, it is... like one of the
timeless perfection.
It's like one of the most like it won Emmys and everything. Like it's
Yep.
The musical score was fantastic. There was deep storylines. It was amazing voice acting. Even the minor characters had awesome voices in that.
Mm-hmm.
The art style was awesome, and took like the best storylines from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, I guess, or 70s and 80s of Batman.
There was a couple episodes that were based on Chuck Dixon's work from the 90s. There was a few. They were few and far between because, you know, the materials that they needed.
And I thought the voice of Batman and the voice of Robin were both really good.
I love that they made Robin so much older, like that he was in college and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
they explained why he wasn't in every episode.
Yeah.
I love that they did that. That was great. But the thing that's great about the animated series is, like, you can pick that up today and be transported into a world that has nothing to do with what's around you. It's a completely isolated, like, you know, fantasy world that doesn't interject any modern sensibilities. It just Batman and his crusade against crime.
Like maybe 100 years from now, people could watch it and still be fascinated by it because it's kind of outside of time.
I mean, as long as the DVD rot doesn't ruin stuff, yeah. But yeah, it's a timeless show. Like, whereas most shows today, you can easily place them like at a certain, you know, this came out in the 2020s, and this has, like, you know, sensibilities of the 20s. Blah, 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 blah. I don't like saying 20s. Tower egg hunt complete. Hooray! Score.
The entire DC animated universe is amazing, says Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
What I loved about cartoon shows in the 80s is they really took viewers on, like, a fantastic adventure, and a lot of it was, like, sci-fi stuff. He-Man, Transformers, Thundercats, Silverhawks, Jason the Wheeled Warriors. There was some fantasy shows, like Dungeons and Dragons, like being transported to, like, a fantasy world. If you really think it, the first people to do the Isekai thing was actually the Americans with the Dungeons and Dragon cartoon, because that came out way before Magic Knight Ray-Earth and, like, Sword Art Online and all that stuff. These were, like, a bunch of teenage kids in high school just kind of hanging out, and they got sucked into the world of D&D. Like, actually into this fantasy realm. And that was, I believe, you might correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was 1988 is when that show came out. And you had the Ghostbusters, and yeah, it was just, the 80s was really fun. 80s cartoons were really fun.
I think, oh yeah.
90s cartoons, the motif of the 90s was everything is extreme and neon and, like, post-apocalyptic in the future. Like, they did a lot. There was a lot of shows for 90s cartoons where they, like, went into the far future. Like Batman Beyond, Sherlock Holmes, Phantom 2040, Carmen Sandiego in the future, like, all this stuff. It kept, like, romanticizing, like, the what the 2030s would be like in 2050s.
Oops, they were wrong.
Yeah, we don't even have hoverboards. Like, get on that Earth. So yeah, it was the 90s. I don't know, and also it's funny because people again have this, like, very weird stance with AI. Because in the early 90s, cartoons were starting to integrate CGI technology, which was very, very, you know, kind of 50-50. People hated it, people loved it. And because it was new technology and it was cheaper, they would start to really experiment with cartoons especially. Like, there were a lot of cartoons that had CGI technology. So many of them. And
yeah.
I'm going to say something controversial, but it's true. I did not care for Beast Wars. Beast Wars was a really well-made show, and I loved the voice acting. Could not stand the animation. The CGI animation was not quite there yet, Like, it took them years to perfect it. When it first came out, it looked ugly, and, you know, it was Transformers, but I would have much preferred watching Transformer shows that were, like, animation. Like, I was not on board with a lot of the CGI shows. There was a later show called Reboot, which was a Canadian show that later aired on Cartoon Network. And they really, like, fine-tuned the CGI so it kind of looked better. And the storytelling was interesting, but the first couple seasons of Beast War, even though they were phenomenally written, they had great voice acting, great music, you know, it was good stories. The animation was so... Ugh, I could not stand it.
Yeah. But the animated series was one of my favorites, too. Pop JoJo. The animated series was my favorite. No, it's okay, Danny. I understand if I think the characters are brilliant. I thought Joker's Favor was brilliant, though, and the one with the baby actor whose show was canceled.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I tried to watch it chronologically.
Chronologically? What do you mean by chronologically?
Like, you mean like episode 1, 2, and 3?
There is no, like, you'd have to, the best way to watch it is start with, On Leather Wings and work your way there. Like, even get the first volume of it on DVD. That's perfect.
I mean, I was hooked on...
Like, don't do the weird internet thing where they're like, oh, this is where it chronologically takes place. Because how they did the animated series is every episode of the animated series was supposed to be its own self-contained universe.
Yeah.
Like, there's
its
no...
own mini-movie.
Yeah, mini-movies. There's no continuity, really. Outside of the main continuity, Robin is in college.
Yeah. I didn't start it chronologically. I started with...
Well, whatever
I started
aired on
with the
television.
first episode I saw, which was Robin's Reckoning, which is still my favorite episode to this day. I think it was really good.
I love Robin's Reckoning. That's a
And
great episode.
that's what hooked me on the series. And then years later, I was able to watch the DVD, which went from episode, you know, started on Leather Wings throughout.
Yep.
Went through all the episodes. So, yeah. But even watching them out of order, like any episode of the animated series I saw, I really liked. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, as long as you say you're not a fan of the Cape Crusader, we're good. I hate the Cape Crusader.
Jay Good says, oh, your favorite thing in the DC animated universe was Mask of the Phantasm? That's awesome, Jay Good.
Yep.
Jay Good was saying, did Luke watch Thundercats?
Yes, I did. Yep. Maybe because I'm such a cat person, I really like Thundercats. There was only... My mom didn't like me watching Thundercats because as a little boy, Mum-Ra scared me. So, there was... I forget it. Either it was a primetime special or there was something happened. Oh, no, I remember. My grandma... We didn't have cable. So my grandmother recorded tapes and sent them in a big box, like every couple months. It'd be a massive box. She'd go to the post office and she'd send me like all these things like Thundercats and Scooby-Doo and G.I. Joe and whatever. So it was like, for me, it would have been late at night as a little kid. And there was this really creepy episode of Thundercats. And I was watching it on VHS, and I was, you know, my parents were sleeping, and it was, I don't know, it was probably Sunday night, so it was after church. Everybody was trying to unwind, because, you know, pastor's family. There was this one storyline with Mum-Ra that was really terrifying. I was probably like, I don't know, 7 years old, and I screamed. Because there's something that happened with Mum-Ra that usually was not in character with Mum-Ra. He wasn't acting like his goofy self. He was acting like a freaky mummy. And as a little kid, and there was thunder and lightning outside, I got spooked. And so I screamed, and my mom came down, and she took the Thundercats thing away, and, you know, that was the end of Thundercats. Like, until I was much older. And I didn't feel like really watching a VHS tape
Wait,
when I
you
was
screamed at like an animated episode?
There was a nasty storm going on. And I was like 7 years old or whatever, and I was all alone, and, you know, it was spooky stuff, and I think it was around Halloween, I don't remember. But I woke the entire house up, and then my mom took the Thundercats, like, the tape that said Thundercats specifically, and she called the show demonic, and, you know, she held me and stuff like that. She was being a good mom. but, you know, at the same time, like, part of me was like, well, you know, I got a little spooked, but I'd like to watch some more of it. Because
I think it was just scary. Like,
it was a scary episode, but I can't tell you what it was about because I don't remember.
I don't really think just because something's scary, it's necessarily evil, but I would say that one live-action version of the Jungle Book with that one guy playing the monkey did seem evil to me. His eyes did seem demonic to me.
Well, I mean, I had problems as a kid with certain, like, not... What do they call it? I had problems separating fantasy from reality, which is something I joke with you about, but I had issues when I was a kid. When I saw the movie The Indian in the Cupboard, like, I made a scene in the movie theater because I was, you know, so upset that the cowboy got shot by the Indian. Because I really liked the cowboy. He was a cool character, and they showed him actually get shot with an arrow.
Oh, I read that book, but I never saw the movie.
I saw the movie. So, and I also, like, there were several kids who saw the Transformers movie in theaters, and we were all crying and screaming when Optimus died, and seeing all our favorite characters die, because you have to remember, like, back then, there was no word of mouth when a new movie came out what it was going to detail if it was a cartoon.
Yeah.
You're assuming as a parent, cartoon of Transformers, which you let your kids watch on TV, is fine. Yeah, it felt like we as little kids went to Vietnam and saw, like, all this stuff, like, you know, firsthand. And
seeing your heroes be mowed down.
I was a big Prowl fan because my grandpa was a cop, so seeing Prowl get wasted, like, right at the beginning of the movie, I was crying. And then Optimus was my ultimate favorite character, and when I saw him, like, kicking butt, and, you know, my dad was like, see, Optimus is still around, and he's gonna, you know, bring honor to his fallen troops and stuff like that, because that's what a leader does, you know. And these Deceptic creeps, they're in for a lot of stuff, and I was like, yeah, Optimus is still around, everything's gonna be fine. Famous last words. So not long after that, Rodimus shows up, and Optimus, you know, not now, Rodimus! And yeah, I watched Optimus die on screen, and it was like, oh my, I left the theater bawling. It was, and I wasn't alone. There were little girls, little boys. It was like attending a funeral. It was horrible. But you know, actually, I didn't even stay for the movie. I left. I think we saw another movie like at the theater, but I don't remember it. It actually happened. I think it happened at the Peekskill movie theater, or maybe it was in K-Pac. I don't remember. Or Detroit. I don't know. A long time ago.
I didn't.
But yeah, that was a traumatic experience for a lot of us as little, because we never saw our heroes die. You know, it was a big deal.
I don't like movies that have like a bad ending. Like, I don't like when they take a nice movie and then they mess up the ending and make it not happy. That makes me feel really upset.
Well, I mean, in American kids, like 80s kids, you know, from our point of view, like, Reagan didn't allow certain things on TV. Like, there was a whole, like, a censorship board that Reagan and company put in. And it was actually good, because TV had to have moral lessons,
Reagan is part of the reason why, whether people believe it or not, like, he's one of the reasons why kids that grew up in the 80s have strong morals and believe in right and wrong, because everything had to have a moral lesson.
Yep, everything had a moral lesson. Yep, there were PSAs at the end of cartoons. Yep, that was all Reagan stuff, Reagan administration. So, that's why in the 90s we didn't really have, there were no PSAs anymore, because, like, the later administrations, Reagan wasn't in office. They basically got rid of children's television altogether, except for PBS. Like, what did they do? By, like, 1996, like, most local stations stopped playing cartoons. Cartoons could only be found on cable. And they didn't, you know, they put on game show reruns, and they did a bunch of other stuff, because they were like, we don't really want to invest in kids, because, you know, they can watch things like Saved by the Bell or The Fresh Prince or whatever. So that was, yeah, there was a 10 years later, there was like this huge shift. But with the Transformers movie, the way they advertised it, they were like, see your favorite Transformers on the big screen like never before. So we're all going to the theater thinking, wow, we're going to see this amazing episode of Transformers at the movies, and it's going to be this big, awesome adventure with new Transformers, which means new toys. No one knew, as children, that, you know, the old toys were all going to be killed horrifically.
Right.
And, yeah, it was, I mean, it was a, you know, it was an experience.
That would be like if they killed off all the My Little Ponies to have new ponies.
Oh, don't put it past them. I'm sure, like, if Transformers was successful, like the movie, where they killed off everybody, they probably would have done away with the ponies and all kinds of stuff, you know. Don't Hasbro.
That's messed up.
Yeah. But I mean, and the Japanese people were looking at us like we're crazy because like death has been a part of children's television in Japan forever.
Yeah, but that's not part of American culture.
No, that's not part of American culture. Well, it wasn't.
I think, and I still don't know, like, I remember people saying, certain person saying, like, okay, K-Bro was saying that, you know, he felt that American kids should have been able to learn to deal with death when they were little, because it's, like, they can't deal with it, but I don't know.
They dealt with it later in life.
Yeah,
like
I don't know,
just,
because I think it does kind of ruin a kid's innocence to have to think about that. It is kind of nice not to have to think about that, but
yeah, they couldn't kill characters on TV. So what they would do, they would make these really big movies, and you know, if it was popular or whatever, yeah, you're like, look what happened to Duke. But it's actually pretty famous, the Duke situation, because of what happened to Optimus and Prowl and Ironhide and all those other people. They would not let Hasbro kill Duke. So the movie, which originally was going to release, G.I. Joe, the movie was going to release in theaters. It ended up only being a direct-to-video because, like, all the parents made a big stink about it because of what happened with Transformers, like, basically, you know, traumatizing, like, millions of children.
yeah.
So Hasbro had to go in, and they had to fix the G.I. Joe movie, even though the other G.I. Joes didn't show up in the new show. And they were going to show, like, you know, what they did with Transformers, the casualties of war. They didn't kill Duke. They put Duke in a coma, and when the ratings were really bad, they brought Duke back.
Yeah.
But by then, people had moved on from G.I. Joe. They were watching things like Peter Pan and the Pirates and Ninja Turtles, and not long after that, Power Rangers. So G.I. Joe, you know, it was easy. It just got replaced. Like, it had its time in the sun. And
Yeah, I remember, like, as a kid growing up, like, people never talked about, hardly ever talked about relatives passing away or anything like
not.
as a kid. The only time you would have to deal with it if someone close to you
the funeral, yeah.
passed away as a kid, and then, even then, like, some kids never even dealt with it. They'd be like, oh, like, that's why they would use the word, like, they would use all these euphemisms, or I don't know what you call it, other words for it, like
Slang.
Bought the farm or something, like you would tell your kid, like, oh yeah, grandma went to a farm, like, far away.
Happy Acres.
That's
Yeah.
And they would be like, I wonder when grandma's coming back from the farm, and it's like, my mom said she won't be coming back for a long time.
Far away, and you can't visit. Yeah.
That's how
Yeah, but I mean,
we
like,
had to deal with it.
It wasn't our fault though. Like, nobody knew until, like, you know, in the 2000s. Like, we discovered that, you know, there was a whole TV censorship board that was in place for, like, sitcoms and, you know, television, and then you can actually see the culture shift from, like, 1980 and 1990. Like, everything started to change. And the only PSAs that were still left on television were the Power Ranger things, because Saban, when he was, you know, coming up with his Power Ranger idea, he was watching shows from the 80s. So even though the 80s was over for the Mighty Morphin, just Mighty Morphin, I don't remember them doing it in Zeo or Turbo, they still had PSAs. The Power Says or whatever it was. I don't remember.
Are you going to go through those rings?
Yeah, I'm going to go through those rings. So, yeah, that was because when Saban was putting together the children's television stuff, and he was responsible for a lot of, like, 80s cartoon shows, too. Like, he paid for them. His Saban, whatever it was. The Power Rangers actually did, for at least the first season, they had some, like, PSA stuff. And they also had moral lessons in their show. But they were, like, one of the last ones. Like, because it just wasn't the norm anymore. And people saw it as kind of childish, like, oh, if you include a PSA in your show, it's, you know, you're a weenie. Like, don't do that anymore.
Yeah, but it actually was really good because
Yeah, Power Rangers was the last
even
one.
though the PSA things were corny, like they helped remind people, and it actually helped us remind each other. Like if someone would lie in school, they'd be like, you know, G.I. Joe says don't do that, and we'd laugh about it, but in reality, we followed what they said.
Yeah, it's funny, we mocked it, but like it was in the back of our head, like, you know, why did most kids from the 80s and 90s not do drugs? It's because G.I. Joe said not to.
Yeah, the amount of PSA announcement that said don't do that. And they also explained why. Like, you know, like, don't do it because
It's bad
you know,
for you. That's all they would say.
You're going to mess up your future and you won't be able to do the things
This
you
is
want.
your brain. This is your brain on
Yeah,
drugs.
I remember that commercial so much. That commercial was all the time, and then people used to make memes of that commercial all the time.
Well, of course, it's...
And especially in the early 2000s when YouTube first started,
Yeah,
I
I
felt like people
remember.
made a lot of memes of that.
Yeah, this is a meme. This is your
Like,
meme on
people
drugs.
would have a thing of dough they were making, and then this is your brain, punch it, this is your brain on drugs. Or like some kind of like nice sculpture, they smash it. This is your brain on drugs.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, a lot of people, because of you know, growing up in that kind of like, you know, campy era, if you look at the statistics, most of those kids who grew up to be our age, they didn't do alcohol.
Yeah,
They didn't do
and if
cigarettes.
you think about it, like the generations before in the 60s and stuff did do drugs, and then our generation didn't.
Not as many, yeah.
I mean, some
They
some
found
people did,
other
but a
ways
lot
of doing stress relief, like video games and, you know,
yeah,
movies and,
because
you know.
we had so many of those commercials and PSA announcements.
Yeah, I mean, you
Like
know,
telling us
we
not to.
were like, yeah, because it was important.
It was the Reagan generation telling us everything on TV was positive, telling us what to do and how to be a good person.
Yep, I do remember that. There was hardly any, like, there was a few shows that dealt with, like, for the first time in the 80s, they showed Batman's origin. There was a cartoon called The Galactic Power Guardians, and they were trying to do a spin-off show with Adam West. They were trying to give him his own new Batman cartoon for the first time in 15 years or whatever. And they showed Batman's origin. They changed it a little bit, but they still showed the death of the Waynes. It was the first time on television. This was 1985. First time on TV, people got to see the Wayne family, you know, taken down, but it was done in a way that would, you know, not mess with censors. They found a clever way of including it, and instead of showing the firearm, they showed the mugger, and then they had 2 bolts of lightning strike to symbolize gunshot. And it was a, you know, it was a pretty deep episode for its time, but it was a pretty kooky episode. But it was the first time that, you know, Batman fans had ever seen Batman's origin on TV.
Yeah, be careful of caps. Sorry, Danny Nightbot timed you out for the caps.
Yeah, Nightbot's not a fan of caps.
Oh, but it says you can come back in 5 minutes, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh, you see what you mean by Nightbot being strict, says Shadow Trooper.
Yeah, Nightbot can be kind
He
of
is
strict.
strict, but honestly, it might be helpful because it gives the mods a break, but Nightbot is, you know, he's a computer, so he doesn't have as much...
He's like a grandpa. He's a little too...
He doesn't have as much leniency and kindness
Yeah.
as Vic and Mage Wolf and the other mods.
Too
so
intense.
Nightbot is a very strict robot moderator.
Yeah, but we need him to advertise the channel, so, like, he was separated from us for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
Nightbot wasn't allowed, YouTube didn't allow us to use Nightbot, our channel, for like 6 years.
Yes, other people can see the Nightbot notification that you got. Everyone can see it.
The crystal regenerated. What crystal regenerated? What does that mean? Oh, I'm getting smoked here. Try This is what this. Yeah, this is nasty. All right, fire away. See how it like it doesn't get everybody though. It's a nice death from above thing, but I still prefer the shark. The charging shark.
The shark just makes a clear line and
yeah, clear line of death.
Clears out.
Yes.
Clears out a bunch
yes.
of people.
Yes. The shark is.
The eels are a little bit sporadic.
The eels are, you know, it's like it's a napalm strike.
Have you tried the big man power up?
I don't like the big man power up. He
like you ride him and
he
like,
shoots stuff. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't like the big man. I like the shark because the shark actually clears more people out that are in front of me. Like the immediate threat that's in front of me is what I want it to take down. I'm like, okay, you know, I can't fend off all these things coming at me. And then when I use the death from above, it doesn't necessarily take down everything that I need it to. It's like, okay, I'm surrounded and I'm in trouble and I have no way out. So I don't like that in particular. It's not.
Thank you, Danny. Sorry, Nightbot timed you out. Since Nightbot does what he wants, I can only respect it. Thanks, Danny. I appreciate that. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Luke.
Huh? I was interrupted?
I don't know.
Is it gone?
Yeah, and my head has hurt for like a month.
Probably the earth.
Every day.
I need to clear I have to watch a tutorial on how to do this filter.
Oh, it's okay, DS Lego, you're fine.
You're fine.
Because I was doing, oh, you were doing makeup day for Go, a makeup day for Go Fest? Okay, awesome, DS Lego.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, OH is saying you will probably have to be using Big Man for one part of the story coming up.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Hopefully I'll have upgraded it by then for Luke. Yeah, I kind of wish we were... I'm surprised how long this game is. I honestly thought it was going to be shorter than this. It's pretty long.
No, because you have to grind. The SAO game was supposed to be very short, but, you know, it's terrible with directions. So.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
Indeed.
I honestly, like, I go for, well, good thing my Hercules thing is till tomorrow. I have one more day to get Hercules. Actually, I can technically get him anytime, but I have one day to complete the Hercules star pack, which I need Hercules for that, so.
Right.
I have one more day. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I wrote. Hercules is one of my titles, but nobody got what I was saying.
Yeah, well, you'd have to see the Hercules movie to get it. Yeah.
I don't even know. Oh, I must have seen Hercules with you, because I never saw it growing up. I thought I saw it once with you. We
saw it. What we used to do is we would buy DVDs. Like we would see something in the what do you call it? In the bargain bin, right? You'd see a movie in the bargain bin, you pick it up, and then that was back when we did uploads. So Amber and I had several movie nights back in the day, and we would watch these movies that she hadn't seen because I was trying to. I told her it was important because hey, we're doing like Disney, whatever. We're playing this Disney game. We're doing this. This is why people like this movie, and we'd watch whatever. Nowadays, because we stream so much, which, I mean, we're kind of forced to do, the TV that we watch movies on is unavailable. So when you guys are watching the music and you think you're not having a fun day, just know that we can't do anything either. Like, when the you know, Be Right Back music is going and all that other stuff, which it's a necessary evil. We have to do it. But we're not allowed to do what we want either. Like, we have to wait until the views happen. We can't, you know, put on a movie. We can't really do anything. I've been finding things to do, like, you know, organize the house and eat dinner, or you know, play with the cat, make YouTube shorts. You know, I find things to do on the side. Maybe watch an anime on my phone. but our main entertainment area is unavailable when we're live streaming. We live stream about like 8-9 hours a day. Like the TV is doing streaming stuff from like 10 in the morning until like a little after midnight every day. So by the time we're done streaming, Amber and I are too exhausted to sit down and watch a movie. Like, you know, one of us might have more energy than the other, and that's it. So you can't really do movie time.
Hey, how long is the open beta for Marvel Tokon again?
Till tonight.
Tonight is the last night, Quinn. It goes till very early in the morning tomorrow. Which is, I don't know what time.
I do not know.
Oh, okay. I'll let you know if I'm interested in that info. Thank you, Tim. Oh, now I understand. Go Fest is Pokemon Go Fest.
Did we try to do this one?
I never played Pokemon Go.
Oh, I'm a little over leveled here. Let's go.
It's gonna be hard for me to. If I'm gonna be doing some music now, I'm gonna have to practice and also.
Oh, you're talking about praise team stuff.
And also,
worship team or whatever.
I'm gonna have to get up in the morning earlier.
No.
Okay, Danny. I'm gonna head to bed. It's about 11:30 in England. Okay, Danny.
Oh wow.
Thank you for
Have a great night.
hanging out. Have a great night. Thank you again for the super chat. Thank you so much.
Yep, we streamed Danny from like 3 in the afternoon until about midnight Eastern Standard Time. Unless you want to catch one of Amber's chill streams where she does Disney Dreamlight Valley or Disney Speedstorm and Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
It goes until about 3 in the morning, so on Monday, says later Gator.
What does? The Tokon thing?
Thanks, boss. Nice to speak to you too, says Danny.
Take care.
Thanks for letting us know what time it ends, later Gator.
Yep, speaking of fun, weird stuff, later tonight, guys, is the Scooby-Doo stream for Naomi.
So, we're not going to be able to do Marvel Tokon today?
No, I don't believe so.
Why don't we just do it after this?
I mean, we could do like a quick stream of it. I would like to eat dinner, though. I'm hungry, so I'm going to need to run the music a little bit, because I need to eat.
Alright, I'm just asking. I don't know. Unless you really unless you want to do hers earlier.
No,
fine.
hers is always the last stream of the night, but I could, you know, do the Tokon thing a little bit.
Sorry. I'm gonna get my plug for my phone.
We're almost at 1,000 views for this stream, so. Which is not bad for 3 hours. Oh crap. I wish I was better at Splatoon. Oh well. I think I'm handling this a little bit better than the previous Splatoon games. Help me!
Alright, thank you, Danny. Kemper said I will be back again.
Awesome.
I had a lovely time. Thank you so
good.
much, Danny.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, Danny. Have a great day. Have a great night, actually.
Why do they keep using that weird cloud? It's gross. It's still in the way. Unless you brought it with you. Okay. No, don't do the 30 seconds left. I need eggs. Get all the eggs. Oh, I just barely got it. Sweet. Moving on to sub-level 2. Yay. Team Avatar?
Wait, what do we mean by the thumbnail? It just means,
It was supposed to mean the end of Splatoon.
It could mean the finals. It could be the final stream. We don't know when the story's gonna end.
Yeah. People keep telling us we're near the end, so we're... Okay. Oh, for the... Nah. For Pete's sake. I know, Amber. Hey, let's not worry about stuff. I got to church today. Everything's fine. Take the little victories over whatever. Oh no. No, don't do the 30 seconds left. I hate when you do that. I hate time things. Time things are mean. Nope, I'm not even gonna get the eggs. Unbelievable. Yeah, I failed again. Fucking crap. Well, I leveled up. Ooh! Ooh! I clutched that. I clutched it. Extra crispy cat fly fish. Okay, so I'm gonna go hit this thing. Probably. I don't understand how I'm supposed to hit this thing. It's flying, though. Yeah, probably. No, you won't even get that. But we can just do a short one and announce that we're going to be doing the main game. Blow him up! Yes! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Story progression, let's go. And we leveled up. All good. Yatta! Alright. How'd the electronic gaming month? Ow. Ooh, that short didn't do well. Hey guys, make sure you run the shorts thing in the background, okay? Previous short that we posted did not do the best. It's a little annoying, but what can you do? Is that my phone or your phone? Oh, that's my phone. What's wrong? Did you take Tylenol? Oh, neck. I can give you a back rub. Boss time. Another nasty looking island. Ah, if we raid it, the fog over the island will clear, right? Oh man, treasure tower will be visible. Okay, so if we clear this, then we're near the end of the game, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we have this thingy here. Talk about treasure tower. Unknown seekers who come one day, blah, blah, blah. All that's left behind sounds like they never quite accomplished their goal. Ooh. Honestly, it sounds like they never got to leave the islands. Gotta say, it doesn't seem like the writer of these notes was after any treasure. Yeah, they didn't make it the bot for the world domination thing either. Maybe we'll find answers at the Golden Tower. In that case, we gotta press on. Although, I'm the only one nervous about what's waiting for us on the next island. Nonsense. It's time for the leader of Deep Cut, meaning me, to step up. Come on, leave this one to me. No! That place is too terrifying for me to let either of you go. So, I guess that just leaves me. Big man! I don't like it, but if you insist, oh. Well, we have to use this guy now. I'm a big man, and I get things done when it counts. I can do this. It'll be just fine, probably. Then the mechanic, it's you and me, and honestly, it'll mostly be you. But I won't back down. I'll show my courage just like I always do. Okay. Story level, and we have 2 upgrades, so we're gonna go do the 2 upgrades. Oh, I have to do HP. Well, no choice.
Yeah.
I'm letting down your nice blonde hair.
Who is?
You are. We're doing a story level. Yeah. Alright, so 4 more hard upgrades, and then I can maximize my whatever. Did we get a better gun? So everybody says. Not one that I care about. Oh, wait, yes, we did. Level 36. Hello there. Why, hello there. That is a lifeguard splatter shot.
I mean, I kept bumping the mic.
How dare you?
Didn't the girls' squids used to have eyelashes?
I don't know.
Because Fry does.
Hmm.
And Shiver sort of does.
This is the new one, right? Oh, yeah. Upgrade. That's one. Oh my gosh, 1,000. Yes, please. 1,004.
I mean,
1,000.
well, actually, I guess,
What?
like, squids have beaks. They have these, like, chompy beaks, so I guess you would have sort of fangs
I don't know.
if you were a squid person.
You like the latest short? Yeah, it's the magazine things I found when I like to consolidate stuff and put it into smaller bins, or like, no. I take the small bins and then I put it in all one big bin. And if it's
Okay.
junk, you know, I just put the junk in 2 bins and toss them in the shed. And then eventually I'll throw it out, because there's just random miscellaneous stuff in there. The problem is you can't store in a heated place certain types of laptop and computer plugs, because it heats up, it's bad.
Oh,
So
right.
there's that. So this is it. Ooh, 1,300. Let's go. All right. Let's see if there's any upgrade. No. Ooh, big explosion. Whammo. Oh, it's the same. Yeah, it's still 35%. It's really a little bit much.
Yeah, it's so cold in here. I needed my hair to go on my shoulders because I'm cold.
Well, I mean, it's 80 degrees out, honey. We have to run the AC.
I'm freezing.
I'm sorry. There are blankets.
I am having a blanket on me.
Okay, that's fair.
That's why I don't want you to get rid of that other blanket I got, because I don't want to let one less blanket in here. It's a nice blanket. I don't know why you would get rid of it.
Because it's all broken.
I can easily fix it.
I can fix the blanket. Okay, it doesn't look like I can do anything else. Alright, let's go do a story boss, guys. We'll do the best we can. See if we can take him down. Recommended 33, we're 37. So, go time?
Oh, we're 37. Okay.
Honestly, the game is not a buy for you. It's only about 10 to 15 hours long. I'll play Splatoon 3 for the time being. I mean, that's up to you.
I mean, some people like it if they're a fan of Salmon Run.
Yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed Salmon Run, that's... But I think they made this game a little bit too long for people that like Salmon Run.
It's kind of cute, though. I like it.
It's alright.
I kind of like how you can play Salmon Run, but you don't have to play with orange and the gross muddy green color. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
That character is using the muddy green.
Surprisingly, what do you
But
call it?
I do like how we don't have to use like green paint. Or, like we have different colors.
How are we supposed to hurt this guy?
I don't remember if he did have different color paint again. I can't even
No,
remember.
everything was orange, wasn't it?
I thought it was.
Everything was a hideous orange color.
Yeah.
Am I even hurting this guy? I can't tell.
I don't know if you're hurting him.
I can't tell.
Why do you have?
What?
Why are you using Big Man? as
You
your
have
bot?
to. It's a story boss.
Oh.
Big Man must be used.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't have a choice.
Oof.
I must use the big man.
I actually prefer this game to
Whoa.
the regular Splatoon.
Oh, he did something nasty.
Because like the regular Splatoon, I didn't really like playing multiplayer over and over and over again, going like over the same things over and over again.
Right.
I kind of, and then just grinding by playing the same things over and over again.
That's how you hurt him.
I like a one-player story mode.
Right.
That's kind of what made me want to play this game. I was like, oh wow, it's Splatoon, but it's even better because it's a one-player story.
To each their own. I mean, I'm not a super Splatoon fan anyway. Like, I like Splatoon. It's been around since the Wii U. But, I don't know.
I thought you were looking forward to seeing what it was like, though.
Well, I mean, I liked aspects of Salmon Run. I thought I was like, okay, that's kind of interesting. But Splatoon is not one of my all-time favorite Nintendo franchises.
This one-player Splatoon game, though, it's not as annoying as the one-player mode in the first Splatoon 1 game. Mm-hmm. Except for maybe one level is sort of like that.
Oh no, is he going? Oh, we can't even hurt him anyway.
Also, this is more of like a, I mean, we're not even playing it multiplayer. You can actually call in
You can call in people and
you can actually have them, like Monster Hunter style, call in people
to
help you, which that's kind of how Luke and I see this as like Splatoon Monster Hunter.
Because you can have 4 people come and help you.
Yeah, you can have people come in and help you to fight a giant monster. Actually, you don't really fight a giant, like only the boss is a giant monster. So that's the only thing that it's not like Monster Hunter. So if there were more giant salmons, it would be more like Monster Hunter.
Oh.
I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that they don't really like the multiplayer on Splatoon, and they wanted to play this game because they really like the one-player thing, and they would get like a whole game of just one, solo player.
Well, I hope he has some type of takedown move, like once the salmon eggs are powered up. I don't know what to do with this boss.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's way easier to show this game off, making a video or streaming it, than it is to make a video or stream the multiplayer of Splatoon. Because I've done streams of multiplayer Splatoon for years, and you always have people like kind of infighting, like, oh, you went 3 turns and this person went 2, and like, blaming each other for who lost.
There we go.
So I kind of like one player better.
So we set up the drill attack, and then he goes down. No! Don't waste that. Sorry, we got attacked by some type of enemy. I barely survived that.
Good job.
No, I'm not.
Oh, wow.
We gotta break his ice thing again. Jeez. Okay, he might take a couple attempts for me to learn all his attacks. That's really long time. Okay, he's gonna bring the hammer down. Or he's gonna vomit. Give me the power. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Bring the hammer down. Want the hammer down. Shoot it. There we go.
You smashed his hammer.
I did. I smashed his hammer.
Oh, Lucas fans and me.
Hit him again.
I
have to hit his little fin. He's a villain.
No, Luke, you're hurting him.
No, Amber, not now. Now I have to charge the power egg again. Get away from me, explodey freak.
protectors you don't need.
What does this dude do? I am doing LNR. What does he do? Is he spinning around? Yeah, I don't like it. This super move is lame. No offense. I don't like. Shiver's the best. His is lame. I knew there was a reason why I didn't use him. I don't like him.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Big man super move is the least used.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't think it's very good.
Ooh.
That is true. No. I can't get out.
Oh man. Well, you have 1 life left.
Yeah, I'm left. I don't know what place to go.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, just fucking
My neck hurts so much. I'm telling you.
Boss is half dead, but
Someday when we build a house, we're gonna have to get central air because. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Maybe you can upgrade some stuff.
the long live streams are hard. Yeah, it's hard for us too.
Hard for us too. We were, you can see in 2018 we were uploading the Spider-Man videos. We had to stop our playthrough and go to live streams because no one was watching it.
Yeah, the long.
So it's not our fault.
The long music has to happen
Like,
because I'm gonna explain it. The long music has to happen because no one is gonna watch back a 5-hour stream. It takes 5 hours for a stream to get 1,000 views. YouTube will not pay the streamer until they reach 1,000 views. They'll run as many ads as they want. If a viewer doesn't super chat or become a member, if the stream doesn't have 1,000 views, we don't get paid. The more that happens, the channel will just go out of business. We personally found this loophole for running music and then cutting it out and all this other stuff. It's annoying, we don't like it, but it's kind of like do or die.
But we don't have the same thing happening as any other channel. Our channel was one of the first to get hacked.
Yeah.
And they completely deleted our channel, and it's never been the same again. So,
but
unless we have 500 members, we're going to be running this because there's no way we can survive.
Yep.
We're not even surviving right now. It's barely, YouTube isn't paying us hardly anything per stream. We really need 500 members. We usually only have 230. That's not enough to actually be able to get cat food and pay for anything.
300 members a month.
We're literally breaking even every year and barely being able to pay our taxes. Every year, it's literally breaking even. We don't get any money at the end of the year. We're literally doing this stream. This literally is a charity channel. Like, that's what we do. And everyone donating is helping keep the channel on the air. But
that's an interesting way of thinking.
It's not. We are literally providing a charity because we do not gain anything from doing this channel. We don't have it. We don't make any money at the end of the year. We break even or we owe the U.S. government more money every year. So we don't own it. We do not make any money. And it's been like that for almost 9 years now.
Hasn't been 9. 6.
Since 2018. 2018 was when it started to fall off.
I know, but I would disagree with you.
I don't think you would because we are in debt and we're in debt because we can't pay the U.S. government because this channel isn't making enough. And it's because of the tax debt from this channel that we're in debt, which means we are literally in financial strain because of us putting time and energy into this channel.
The more you talk about this, the more Google AI is going to write this stuff down. Chill.
I'm just saying that, like, I can understand if you're a member and you have a problem, but if you're watching the stream for free, I don't see why you would. I don't go to your job and tell you how to run your job.
Okay, Amber, back off,
just
honey.
letting you know.
See, I'm much nicer than you. You like go a little bit too extreme. Okay, I know things are hard and stuff, but it's like gotta dial it back.
Things are long. Honest.
Well, we said 3 lives this time.
We appreciate you guys being members and helping. Thank you very much. Top Jojo.
If we had like 500 members, we wouldn't have to run the music because we solely membership stuff.
Thank you for the super chat, Soul Flare. No problem. It's just like our channel has been through so many things. Not only did we make it limping through Papa, but you know, we had to deal with our channel being hacked. And we had all kinds of other horrible things happen.
Can I actually stay in the water when he's shooting that giant beam? Is it? Can I avoid that or no? Or do I have to be behind these things? We'll find out. Okay, so you can go behind those. No, you can't, because then he does it again. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know how to get past that. I don't see any safe way of avoiding that. Thank you, Soul Flare. Bless you. Yeah, it looks like Soul Flare gave us some. Yeah, Soul Flare. You went a little off.
It's okay. I'm just stressed out all the time. Hi, Soul Flare. You're fine. I do that to a lot of people. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to go off. You were just asking a question. I'm just on the edge. Thank you for the super chat, Soul Flare. Big Man Showstoppers best use a ram to ram the enemy because you are invincible as it is active and firing the mini manta ray at enemies. Alright, thank you, Soul Flare. You did notice it.
Yeah, appreciate that, Soul Flare. Yeah, I got a notification about it. Power eggs. Oh god. What? No. The fact that this guy can change on a dime is super annoying.
It's just like, if we did the channel how we wanted, this would be 20-minute episodes uploaded. But we can't do that because literally you guys would find these episodes 50 years later and be like, wow, they covered Splatoon. Nobody can see us unless we're streaming.
That's why we stream.
I will be quiet.
Well, I mean,
but then YouTube wrecked live streaming.
Yes, they did.
So we put a band-aid on our channel for a while by streaming, then YouTube screwed over live streaming.
Yep.
They decided that instead of counting everything in the chat as a comment, which they used to do, so we'd have thousands of people watching our live stream, they weren't going to do that anymore. None of the chat counts as a comment.
No!
And then they decided that instead of counting, you know, say you have 100 people watching, oh, okay, instead of counting 100 people every 20 minutes, and then you quickly rack up the views so that you actually get paid, no, they're only going to count however many people are watching every 2 hours. So you make basically 1/100th of the amount of money that you were going to make live streaming. So they, you know, I don't have words for them.
Yeah, they screwed up. I always find methods of making it by, but, you know.
And you know what's messed up about this is that they did this on purpose because they thought they would stick it to channels that are like political channels and conspiracy channels and all this stuff.
I don't know where to go.
But what they ended up doing is wrecking gaming channels, wrecking normal people just streaming.
Well, that's how they always do it. That's why they messed up with Kappa too. They were supposed to go after the bad actors, but they went after the good guys.
They always think that they're gonna solve it by going after.
Oh my gosh, I can't get away. Get away, can't get away, can't get away. What are you doing? How do we fight this thing? He's gonna vomit again, right? Yep. See, I don't like that attack. That attack is not cool. It's terrifying, and I don't like it. I don't even know his area of attack, like where he's going with it. Alright, there we go. Get him. Got him! Boss speed. Story progressed.
Oh, that's very sweet. I'm sorry for having a mental breakdown, Domination
you didn't have a
Station.
mental breakdown.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry for how I was saying it.
Yeah, thanks for watching Domination.
Thank you, Domination Station said. It's okay, I understand. I've been watching your content for years, and I hope things get better for you. You guys are real and deserve better. Thank you, Domination Station. I can all...
Well, if you, like, you can't watch very much for the streams, you could always become a, you know, a lower tier member. That way, you know, your support is always, you know, helpful once a month. $5 goes a long way. It might not seem like a lot, but we get more $5 members. The channel will do much... Well, actually, no, the channel will just change from worrying about views and just, you know, basically being good to our patrons or our members.
I appreciate the kind words, and I appreciate you staying, even though I was, frustrated.
Oh, man, that got my heart racing. It's amazing how you can keep your cool against a salmonoid that size. You're pretty neat, mechanic. Now then. First it was Shiver's turn, then Fry, so it must be me next.
Oh, man.
Watch the head of the Manta Clan strut his stuff. Cue the music. Wait, is he an actual singer or is he just a dancer? I can't tell.
The volume? No. So we can hear?
Alright, so we got three-headed fish snake. Yikes, what is that thing? That's a pretty huge constellation.
It certainly cuts a bizarre figure. Talk about strange tastes.
Oh,
nothing good, that's for sure.
Whatever it is, we need to bail for now, so... Alright, so we progress the story. That means the last section of the game is now open. Obviously, because here's the cutscene. Is that it?
Whoa! Face to face at last! The golden treasure, hang on. Is that a power egg?
Looks like it.
Hold up, are you telling me the treasure was a golden power egg?
Hey, wait, there's something inside. Wait, is that the end of the game? My eyes! I mean, the fact they're showing a cutscene, this could be it. Or not.
What in the world?
Of course, there's one more area of the game. Why wouldn't there be?
Stop! We're not done with you yet. It's a UFO.
Well, that's the final section then. Man, almost leveled up again. Alright. Treasure up.
Oh, thank you, Domination Station. It really means a lot.
Crown of the Omnivore.
Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that.
Wise Collector.
Honestly, if we just had enough of our old viewers that used to watch that would just like be able to see our stuff. Like we have so many people that are like, "Oh, I was looking for you guys,"
It's gonna be
and
a
I,
cutscene.
you know, and I watched other people, but it's like I didn't know you guys were playing this game. Also, where's Big Man?
Always sign up for a newsletter. That way you know what we're doing. That's the best way. Breaking news! Breaking news!
Where have you been? This is kind of an emergency.
I just heard off the radio. The Salmonids are wrecking havoc. They've struck cities across the world all at once.
What? That can't be, because you don't think...
You read what the engineer wrote? The gold would drive the Salmonids mad, right?
They meant that huge golden power egg? Then there was never any hidden gold? Only a golden power egg? Is this a joke?
Stay on task, Shiver. People of Splatsville are
The
in
people
danger.
of Splatsville are in danger. We gotta get back to them. I disagree. Are you serious? There are plenty of capable folks back there. We need to trust in them and handle it.
She's right. If that power egg is really what's got those salmonoids going berserk.
Ah, I see what you mean. You're betting we can take out the power egg and shut it down from here. The end. Ha ha. And of course, there'd be a hefty reward for the brave heroes who saved the world.
There we go then. It'll be us against that massive power egg. Actually, is this the end now? Or is it going to be a whole series of islands? I guess we'll find out.
Oh, thank you, Pup Joe. Just as I've been here for years still, and I'm still a member. Thank you, Pup Jojo.
Is this the, guys? Is this the end game? Because we'll keep going. Like it, or is there like a whole underground that's going to take hours? No, I didn't want to go with Big Man. Oh, I did not want to do that.
Oh, I hope you guys will be okay, says Harvatonic.
Well, we haven't changed the thumbnail yet. There's a big hole and the golden power egg fell in. Here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. So are we in the end game now?
I don't know. I was asking somebody because I'll keep going if it's the end game. Because
what's
But if this is like a whole world that's like an hour
Alright,
or two
why don't
long,
I look online and see if I oh, thanks.
Because I can go for like another, at least, about an hour. If there's like an hour left of the game, I can do that.
Okay, I'm looking it up. Alright, so somebody played the game in 7 hours.
We're on the golden egg section.
What did you do?
There was a cutscene with a giant golden egg. Oh. Sidestep. Blam, 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 blamo.
Alright, you are... Yeah, okay, so you're at least an hour away from the end of the game. Even if you went extreme. I think you should do another stream of this.
Okay.
Because look at, this person is basically speedrunning it and they're an hour away from the end.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So
okay.
you'll probably end up doing it in 2 hours.
Wow, thanks, Amber.
I'm saying they're speedrunning it.
Yeah, I'm not speedrunning it. Alright, so finale will be tomorrow.
Fine, you'll end up, the finale will be 10 minutes because Luke will be able to get it done in 10 minutes.
No, I won't. No, I won't. Alright, so we're gonna do the finale tomorrow. I don't know what the next stream is. Like, it's too early for Scooby-Doo.
I guess it'll be Tokon.
I guess we'll try Tokon again.
But I doubt we'll get... Well, maybe we can always hope.
I'm gonna have some dinner.
I mean, I made a thumbnail for it.
Oh, you made a thumbnail for it?
Yesterday.
Okay, relax.
Sorry, I'm not relaxed. I'm not relaxed, Luke. It's been a very stressful week.
Okay, but
Sorry.
on the air. Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, we're going to get the next stream
Sorry.
set up. I think it's going to be Tokon or something, and then after that's going to be Scooby-Doo, okay? So, Splatoon finale for reals tomorrow. About an hour and a half left of the game, so we're going to, you know, plow through that tomorrow. Makes a lot more sense to do that. And then SAO will be back on probably Tuesday. Okay? Alright, thank you so much for watching. God bless, happy gaming, all that good stuff. Your next stream will start up in just a few minutes.